the testing. So how we test? We test via minimum viable product, or minimum customer experience, or minimum acceptable product. There are now terminologies. Some people are saying minimum viable product is not relevant anymore because it may not be the right way of testing. There are minimum acceptable products. The terms can be different, however the idea will remain the same. it the minimum viable product helps to start learning the process very quickly. So you don't need to really build the product 100%. You just need to make it so that make the product attains up to a certain level, that the customers will be able to use the product. You will be able to test your hypothesis. So you need to make your product until that level only, and then get the feedbacks from the customer so that you can make improvement before launching the product faster. So it should be able to the idea is should be able to test the key hypothesis only. The benefit of this process is a very quick feedback, and its ability to make the decisions early on in the project. If the product is not working, you can actually quit from the project very fast before committing too much money. And is a base for future product development, because you are getting the feedbacks, you're getting the customer feedbacks before you launch the product. You can fix the bugs, you can fix the customer user experiences, so that the customers are more acceptable, and then it creates a certain early customers database as well. So in the case of Groupon, how the Groupon was developing the the coupon. So Groupon is a coupon code economy there in US. It's a very successful business, grow very fast. So what they did was actually they run blogs selling initial coupons. They make the coupons by hand, can generate into a PDF and mailed them manually when if the if they so they use the WordPress website for certain. They didn't really build a new website. They just run on the WordPress, running the blogs. If the customer want the coupon, they just send the coupon by manually by sending them the PDF file, and then via email. So until the time that there was no way for them to track the customers request. There were so many customer requests and so many manual emails were being sent. They automated the process, but still they were not able to handle. So after that they built the entire product, and now the Groupon is one of the most successful companies. So this is one way how we use a minimum viable product. So minimum viable product may not only be necessarily built into a product, built into a platform. It can be a manual exercise as well. So for example, you want to run an online shopping business. No, you can generate your blogs, you can generate the Facebook page, you can generate the WhatsApp for business, get the interest from the customer, get them contact you via those platforms, and then you can deliver them at home instead of spending money on developing the website. There are template based websites now, template based e-commerce system where you can pay as you go. So to start with your experiment, you can start to use those ready-made tools. If you are successful, if there is a scaling opportunities, then you can move on to your own branded or made based on your complex logics of your program. So there are many ways where you can minimize the time and the cost to run these minimum viable products. So this is the minimum acceptable product. If you have alternatives and then there are customer or some level, so these are so here is the level where you need to meet a certain criteria before for your MAP. But if there is no alternative, then your MVP becomes your MAP as well. So this is how the product works. Culture of testing, we need to, when we are developing the culture of testing in our company, what we are doing is we are experimenting design is more important rather, but experimenting design is important, but recording and evaluating learning is more important. So when you are experimenting the design, only the design is important, yes, but the learning is more important than the design itself. We need to establish so that the organizations learn together as a team rather than individual organization. And we need to step up the sophistication of experiment when we are ready to do it as a team. Team learning is more important than the outcome. So final strategy is how to measure the results.